Aquarius, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject, with a tech and issue, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 11th house. Throw in Vertex as well, let's not forget about that. Thank you, however you spot the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like it was weird. The kind of energy I was getting was as if you were trying to punch the universe into submission about something, and you've finally run out of energy to do that, and because you've softened, everything's starting to sort of emerge for you. I almost feel like the universe is going to try and sweeten the deal for you in an aspect of your life here, which was quite a interesting look. Let's do one more. Aquarius, what is going on? We have the Ace of Pentacles. There's the sweetening of the deal, a gift from the universe. Okay. Okay, I mean, there is no connection whatsoever to Glastonbury Tor here, but I just saw a glimpse of Glastonbury Tor. Now, Glastonbury Tor in Glastonbury is the heart chakra and the third eye chakra currently, third eye changes of Earth. So why? Okay, equinox. Okay, on the 21st, we got the equinox, which is a big thing at Glastonbury. Oh, okay. No, it's not about Glastonbury. It's about the same day on the equinox is the solar eclipse in Virgo, ruler of your 8th house, the house of death, sex, taxes, inheritances, transformations. The 8th house, we can kind of ease off and give our power away a little bit in a good way. It's trusting in the universe. I almost feel like something's coming in to sweeten a deal. So this could be financial gain, possibly. What do we know? What don't we know? Recent past. Yeah, we know about that. Advice. Okay, interesting. And potential outcome. Okay, something's coming in. It's definitely 8th house related. We have the 6 of Wands. This is victory. This is success. Guys, you've got something coming in that's going to allow you to build something. Now, There's a big element of trust that's needed though. Providing you step into who you truly are, you will not have to worry about anything here. If this is financial anyway. Ace of Pentacles, what we're aware of is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. So we've got 2 aces straight away. What we're not aware of is the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is a celebration of life. It's Venus and Aries, it's the Empress meets the Emperor, it's weddings, it's happiness, it's joy. Recent past is death. Now, death is the ruler of the 8th house because it's Scorpio, but it's also Pluto. And Pluto is in your sign, currently retrograde, currently at 1 degree, which is Ace of Pentacles. It's gone from the 3rd degree to the 1st degree. So there's been like this rehash of something. It's like, what's happened since, call it last November. What has changed? What's creating space for you? Your advice is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords' advice is mental clarity, but it's your card. It's 2 parts Aquarius, 1 part Shadow Capricorn. Now, Shadow Capricorn is that of greed, of power, of, think 4 of Pentacles, the miser, grip, 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 grip. And there's something about something's coming in here where you get to clear something. You know, this solar eclipse is in Virgo. Virgo naturally rules the 6th house, which is karmic debts. 8th house rules debt, actual debt. Karmic debt and debt seems to be at play for you guys. So there's an opportunity here where there's like a sweetening of a deal to really allow yourself some breathing space. Like I said, if this isn't financial, this could be work related, where you just get to, I don't know, maybe more pay, less hours. How fantastic would that be? Whatever it is, there's something here that you're being asked to be wise about it. You know, investments in some format is crucial here, because your outcome's the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus. The world meets the Hierophant. But there's just something about this seed that's been given to you has the potential to grow 7-fold. What that means, I don't know. It could be you're given an opportunity here to create another stream of income whilst you're aiming to create yourself 7 streams of income. I don't know. But either way, there's something coming in, and that's how it feels. It feels like the universe is going, we're going to sweeten the deal here. You know, you've gone through death for 3 degrees. You've still got another 27 to go, or 29 if we're back to 28. Should I say, if we're back to the 1st degree. It's a long process, but it's been possibly a shock to the system as Pluto going, okay, I'm here. What are we doing? What are we ripping apart? What are we doing? You know, what needs dying? What needs to be rebirthed? And then when we couple that with this solar eclipse, it's quite interesting. And the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles is added together, the 8 of Pentacles, which is the Sun in Virgo. Let's see where that is. That's interesting. The Hierophant, which is obviously the 7 of Pentacles. So the Hierophant rules your 4th house. It's the house of the home, the roots. It's a square. It's a fixed sign, just like you. Your opposite sign, Leo, and then we've got Taurus, which is your 4th house, and then Scorpio, which is your 10th house. So we've got all fixed aspects here. Fixed is in your recent past with Scorpio. You guys are fixed. And then the Hierophant and the Strength card is wedged between the 10 of Pentacles. So your 4th house and your 10th house. No. Yes. No. Your 7th house and your 10th house are wedged between the 10 of Pentacles. It's like it feels like you're getting income from somebody else. How interesting. 8 of Pentacles is with the Devil and the Magician. Okay. Be careful of the shadow aspect of Capricorn. Like I say, the King of Swords is 2 parts Aquarius, 1 part shadow Capricorn. You know, like I say, this is the miser. This is in its positive, Capricorn will reach the top of the mountain. There will be success beyond measure. In the negative, it's fear. It's fear-based. It's, I'll never have enough. When you trust that there's always enough for you, more will appear. And that's kind of what's going on here. So you might be creating space, but you might be creating space through fear. And you're being asked to acknowledge that. Interesting. Your final card is the Ace of Cups. Another ace. Aquarius. Like I say, I don't know what particular is going on here. I would say the ultimate aspect seems to be pointing towards the eclipse. Let's just check out where the Hermit is for Virgo. Yeah, look at that. It's with the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. This eclipse is bringing you something deep, 8th house related. Spin of the wheel, And then we've got Gemini energy here, but it's more the deep aspect of the red and intimacy. Sacred pleasure. Sacred pleasure. Who's that? It's the goddess Bastard. 44. Yes. We bring you the empowerment of sacred pleasure. It is said that the spirit had to be enticed into the body to give up its complete freedom and willingly taken on an experience of limitation that could lead to divine growth. It needed the deal to be sweetened. There you go. So music was created. Music could only be felt and expressed through the body. Spirit jumped in like a flash and life was created. There is more life that can be created in you and your world. Although there are undoubtedly struggles as a natural part of opening up to more life, there is divine sweetness too. That is the gift of sacred pleasure. This is the pleasure that gives you joy in your aliveness. It is innocent, sensual, and life-affirming. It is time for you to receive more of this. The oracle says it's time to put a little sugar in your bowl. Okay. Pleasure and pain are part of the dance of life. You can enjoy pleasure without fearing you'll become addicted to it and no longer be able to bear your pain. In fact, knowing you have access to genuine natural pleasure can be a way to manage pain more effectively. It might seem strange, but there can be an addiction to pain just as much as an addiction to pleasure. Perhaps even more so considering the state of most people's lives these days. Pain has its rightful place in life, but pleasure does too. Okay. For many people, there is actually pain that arises when they first learn how to feel genuine pleasure. Confusion, shame, guilt, and fear of being lazy can enter the mind and cause tension in the body, making it difficult to let go and be in an experience of enjoyment. That's what's going on here. That's fixed energy has got you almost rigid, and the universe is trying to put sugar in your bowl, if you allow it. So something's coming in. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be, like I said, the 8th house is deep intimacy. This is sensuality. It's diving into the occult. It's astrology. It's learning that aspect of things. It's taboo subjects. It's all those things that you might, really enjoy embracing, but do it in the comfort of your own home through fear of shame, guilt, or whatever. And it's time to enjoy life with this 4 of Wands. So there's something coming in to sweeten the deal. Pluto has done its number. Not done yet, obviously. It's a long process. 2044 is the end. But you will get these respites. And like I say, it won't be all the time for you. It's a transformative energy. But because it's such a slow moving pace, it reforms who you are. But there's a like I say, there's a deal coming to sweeten the load. Enjoy the sugar. Okay, in your extended, let's clarify these and see what happens. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. We have Scorpio, we have Venus in Aries, Saturn in Taurus. Could be something to do with literal food as well, so be mindful of that. You have a bar of chocolate and then you immediately rip yourself apart for guilt or whatever because there's some underlying shame attached to it. It could be little things like that. Jupiter in Leo, Sun in Gemini, Aries, Mercury in Aquarius, Jupiter in Gemini. Did I say that twice? Sun in Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Venus in Cancer, Leo, Saturn in Libra, Pisces, Mars in Gemini, Libra, Jupiter in Pisces, Aries and Scorpio. We have swords, we have pentacles, we have wands, we have cups eventually, or at least it's the 2 of cups, and your final card was the Ace of Cups, so we get the emotions as well. But yeah, sweeten the deal. See you soon. Bye.